Welcome back to MKE Gadgets. I recently went to FABTECH in Chicago and I was talking to the sales rep at U-Mark paint pens. And they're out of Illinois. I don't know if you ever used a paint pen, but they have this little tip. And if it's white, it hasn't been used, and this is black paint. And then you pump on the tip. Got a piece of scrap steel here. So you see the tip is white, so you got to do is pump on this, push it down, and it'll spring back, and it'll feed out the black ink. Takes a couple of pumps there. You can kind of see it coming there. All right, so now you can mark your steel, and this is a piece of scrap at A36, so I'll mark it A36 steel. So now I know what it is. While I was at FABTECH, they gave me 6 of these markers in 6 different colors, and I was explaining to them, I have a YouTube channel. They offered to ship me some free samples if I would do a review on my YouTube channel. So that's what today's video is about. I want to be upfront. They gave me the markers. They did not pay me for anything. So these are the markers I got. Then they sent me a package in the mail. So this is what was in the package. Piece of wood, 2 clamps, 3 holes, 2 pieces of electrical wire, different lengths, 2 4-pack of their new wire marker kits. We'll get to that in a minute. 2 felt tip markers, and I love these skinny felt tip markers because you can write on there real fine. A brochure explaining how to mark the wires. And this diagram showing me how to install the 3 pieces of wire onto the board. So let's do that now. So I assembled the block of wood with the 2 wires like it shows in the photograph they gave me. One thing I forgot to say earlier is you have to shake these. And if you listen, there's a little weight in there that mixes up the paint. So you do that, you press down on a hard surface, and that should get the paint flowing a little faster. For this demonstration, I'm using the blue paint pens. And you can see the blue is all the way through. So if you're an electrician and you work in an electrical box and you want to color code your wires, instead of wrapping tape around, you just use your paint pen. And with that contour, it fits right over the wire. You can see how easy it paints the wire. Wow, that's pretty easy. That flowed on pretty nice. A lot better than I expected. So you put the cap on, stop it from drying out. And it dries pretty fast too. Now if you watch my channel, you know I don't do a whole lot of electrical work. I like to do machining and woodworking. And I thought, well, how can I use these paint pens in a different way? Kind of for the machinist at home. And I thought, well, I like how this is curved in there. And well, what do I have that's round, kind of like the wire? I went over to my scrap rack and I found a piece of stainless, a piece of W1 tool steel, and aluminum, 1/4 inch diameter. And I thought, well, this system would work great. so I can color code a stainless green on the end. Do the aluminum and red. Just put a little stripe on there. For the W1 tool steel, I'll use blue. Now at a glance, I can tell which material is which material. All I gotta do is make a little chart by my stock rack, and it'll be easy to identify. So here in a piece of scrap aluminum, I made a little key that'll hang on my stock rack so I know which color is which color. On the bottom, green, stainless steel. In the middle, red, 6060 T6 aluminum. And on the top, blue, W1 tool steel. Well, sometimes when you buy metal from a metal supplier, they'll have the material written on there, or maybe your name, the customer name on there, and you want to remove that. As easy as it is to use a paint pen to write on there, it should be that easy to remove it. So in my shop, I use acetone, and I label it removes paint pen so I can remember which to grab. You can see it takes the paint pen right off. Now be careful, because now you have acetone on a rag, so dispose of it in a proper manner. I really want to thank all the people at U-Mark and the U-Phase markers from American Wire. They're made in Illinois. They come in 11 colors, and they also have replacement tips. As always, thank you for viewing. I hope you found this informative. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you tomorrow.